My name is Spannier, and last year I found out about CGS through my mom. She handed me a newspaper article and it was a contest.
We called it the Mother's Day Dream Smile Makeover Contest. And our mission was to find one very deserving mother who maybe didn't have the means to have dentistry herself, who was feeling very self-conscious about her smile.
Moms sometimes get forgotten when it comes to dentistry. They're always the lowest on the totem pole after the kids. And so we wanted to do something for mothers who maybe needed a little rejuvenation, who deserved a new smile, who deserved something that would increase their confidence.
I had so many decayed teeth. I only had 10 left on the top. Most of them were chipped and broken. They were all discolored. I was having a great deal of difficulty eating and chewing. I could not eat Chinese food. I couldn't eat pasta or lasagna. So it was very, very difficult, and I felt sick a lot of the time because of the decay.
It was hard for my confidence to every time I smiled, I love to smile, and I work with children and I work with people and I teach, so I'm always smiling and I'm always very enthusiastic and excited, and it was very hard to always have that at the back of my mind, that this is my smile, this is what I'm showing everybody, this is what everybody sees and notices.
So it was very difficult, and it was very hard to, well, I never smiled at all, ever, because I would see people look at me and then they would look away. And I've since found out that people said that I was very difficult to look at.
It was really hard watching her chew her food and everything, knowing that we couldn't help her because it was just so much money.
As well, the kids also would notice too. They would ask, why is your tooth black at the top? Or when they were standing below me, they could see the back of the tooth, it was silver, and they'd ask, why do you have a black tooth? What's wrong with your tooth? Why are your teeth like that? So, you know, what do you say, right? So it was difficult. It was not me. They didn't match who I felt like I was.
And I could feel it. And it was like a disfigurement that I could do nothing about. So of course, I didn't feel good about myself, and in all the pictures that you could ever see of me, my eyes are always downcast, and I just learned how to smile with my lips turned up with my mouth shut.
We had an amazing response, a tremendous response, lots of deserving mothers. I wish I could treat them all.
We received over 40 nominations. Nominations letters, sometimes several pages long, from husbands, from parents, from siblings, telling us about a special Tri-Cities mother who would be so incredibly worthy of a smile makeover. We had 13 finalists, and we were really strapped to just choose one. And so we selected 5.
And then I got a phone call right before Mother's Day that they wanted to meet me. And the rest is history.
Oh my God, I was so excited because here was the one opportunity in my life, the only chance that I would ever get. It was like winning the dental lotto. I was just so excited. And so was my family, because they had watched the decline in my health. So excited beyond compare. I thought there's got to be something wrong. Well, we were all so excited. So, Dr. Carol, we love you.
Giving them the opportunity to grow and feel good about themselves, and giving something to mothers that always deserve the best. You know, from my own perspective, from my own experience, as a son, I would always do anything for my mother.
5 amazing women that contributed so much to their community over the years, that never put themselves first. And we have transformed their smiles.
It makes me feel wonderful and awesome. It's so great to look in the mirror and see that smile looking back at me, and still I can't believe it's my smile. I can't believe it looks as good as it does. I would have never imagined it. It looks so natural and so beautiful and just fits my face perfectly. And just now I have the confidence in my job and the confidence in my life, and just not holding back when I smile at people. And
seeing her smile and her confidence improving every day. She's talking and opening her mouth more than she ever used to, and greeting people and with a lot more confidence. So it's been great.
Yes.
It's been wonderful.
They can't keep me quiet.
And it's opened up so many doors for these women that we just know that they're going to go out and do even more for others in our community.
It was approximately $115,000 of dentistry that we did for these 5 lucky moms. So the smile makeovers were substantial. Some of them were a fair amount of work that we did for moms, but they deserve it, and we were happy to do it.
So in the weeks leading up to Mother's Day, every year, I want you to think about who is that special woman that you know. It might be a coworker, it might be a sibling or your own mother that would be so incredibly worthy of receiving a dream smile makeover, because you never know, she could be our lucky winner this May.